Okay, we're going to do the cheese tortellini and marinara sauce for the elementary schools. This is LR 1889. So I've got my tortellini here, I've got my marinara, and this is 1 bag of marinara. I poured it out so I could see how much it is, and it looks like it's about 10 cups. Now for this recipe, this is 1 bag of tortellini and 10 cups of 1 bag of sauce, but it actually calls for only 8 cups of sauce, so you will have a little bit extra left over. So the first step is to spray our pan pretty liberally because we don't want it sticking. This is also going to help with cleanup later on. And then we're going to do 3 cups of sauce. In the bottom of the pan. And I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. This is going to help the tortellini from sticking to the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to add 1 bag. 1 bag is 17 servings, and these are 4-ounce servings. And these are frozen. The recipe says specifically to do this from frozen. Now I've got 1 bag in here, and as you can see, I've got to still add my other sauce, so that's pretty much going to be about what it is. You could maybe get another half a bag in here, but I'm not sure, so I think I might leave that as 1 bag. But then you know you're going to have 17 servings out of the pan. So the next step then would be to add 5 more cups of sauce. This is a 4-cup measurement. So I'm going to do my 4 cups. And then 1 more cup. And as you can see, you've got about 2 cups of sauce left in there. Now we're just going to kind of stir those together to get all the pasta covered by the sauce. Now at this point I'm going to cover it. You can use aluminum foil to cover it, or you can use a lid. So I'm going to spray my lid just to keep it cleaner. And then this is going to go into the oven. Now this can also be done to this stage and put it on a rack in the refrigerator so these are ready to be popped into the oven so you can batch cook it. Because like any pasta, the longer it sits in the warmer, it's going to suck up all that marinara sauce and that juice, and it's not going to be nice and creamy. So I do have extra sauce left over, so if you're going to make more than 1 of these, you'll eventually have half a pan worth of sauce left. So you can keep that, go ahead and heat that up with your pans, and so that you have the extra hot sauce to put on top if it does look dried out. But now we're going to go into the oven for 30 minutes, and then we're going to temp it, and then we'll serve it. Okay, so we just came out of the oven. The directions said to cook it for 30 minutes. Mine took 40. So we're going to temp it. We want 165 degrees, and we are a little bit over. I'm going to do it in a couple different spots, but we're still at 165 degrees. And I'm making sure I'm going into a tortellini that is frozen, because they came out frozen. So there we go, perfect. Okay, so then you would take this pan to your line, your heated line, and you would assemble it there. I'm just doing it here because my line you wouldn't be able to see me. So it's a half a cup per serving. Now this sauce stayed really nice and saucy. If by chance it would be dried out after it's been sitting in your hot box a little bit, I would have some marinara sauce to the side, heated up obviously, to put on top to give it a little bit more sauce. But then that's how you serve it. This menu item, for the time we're going to serve it, is saying serve it with a dinner roll. So follow your menu, whatever it says, dinner roll, garlic breadstick, whatever it says. But again, 1 pan is 17 servings.